everyone, Mike Christopher with Body Solid here. I'm going to do a quick demonstration of an underused but very important movement called the standing military press. There's a lot of other names for it: standing barbell press, standing overhead press. The list goes on and on, but what it really comes down to is you're grabbing a bar and pressing it above your head. A lot of little kids, as they're learning how to exercise or trying to look like somebody who exercises, the first thing they think of is to pick up a weight and hold it over their head. Now, I see a lot of people in the gym not doing a motion anything like this. In fact, they'll sometimes do shoulder press type movements, maybe going only down to here or staying above their head, and they're not really maximizing the amount of muscles that they can be engaging when they're doing that type of shoulder press. So if you're doing the proper form on a standing military press, it's really going to be a total body workout. You have to keep your core engaged, your legs are going to be involved, and it's a heck of a shoulder movement as well. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to clean the bar off the ground, which is actually a kind of nice little rule of thumb, because if you're a beginner with the standing military press, you really shouldn't be doing a weight that you have to keep racked really high on a rack. You want to keep it light, because a lot of people don't do movements like this in everyday life, or they've never trained like this even if they've weight trained for a long time, unless they do this specific movement or a similar movement with dumbbells. So really quick, go ahead, grab the bar, get it up to where it's about Adam's apple high. Couple problems I see people just starting right off the bat is, and this happens with women a lot too, is the bar starts too low. You're putting a lot of unnecessary stress on your shoulders at that point. So start right about at your Adam's apple, or if you're a woman, just below your chin, and you're gonna press upward. And once you get to the top, you're gonna squeeze. That's another important thing to think about, is squeezing. The movement's not done when you're up here. The movement's done when you're up here. Squeeze higher than you thought you were able to. Reach for the stars, if they could say. Go down, Adam's apple, pause, a second or two, back up. Now another thing to think about is the bar should travel through where your head would be. What does that mean? It doesn't mean smash your skull, it means move your head out of the way. And this whole time, while I'm doing this motion, my abs are completely flexed. That will keep my back from doing something like this and crunching the wrong way. So you want a tall, strong posture the entire time. So again, this is what a few of them would look like. Oh, and keep your arms about a 90-degree angle when you have the bar about this high. You don't want to be in, you don't want to be out, because then you're going to hurt your shoulders. So again, it'll look like this. Another thing to think about too is when your head comes forward, it might feel like your hands are too far back. They're really not. Like right now, I'm almost straight up and down. It feels like my hands are way behind my head. They're not. But that's about what it looks like. Standing military press, very important movement if you incorporate it into your workout. It's not something that a lot of people do. You have to be very humble when you're doing it, because you're not going to start out with an incredible amount of weight, especially if you're a big, strong person. So again, this is Mike Christopher with Body Solid, challenging you to become built for life.